Capricorns, this is your November 2018 bid month. So this is the period of November 15th until November 31st. Keep in mind it's a general reading. It can apply to love, work, friendship, family, career, money, what have you, however it resonates. Okay, I'm doing the format a little bit differently. You'll see when I do it. And then also, guys, keep in mind, I'm on instant go. Well, first of all, if you need a personal reading and it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email. My email is below. So is all my info. If you need a quick answer to a question, check me out on the Instant Go app. Check out your weeklies that I'm putting up on Facebook and Instagram every week. And then make sure you check out my playlist because I'm working on the 2019 Sun Moon readings, and my 2018s are also up there, in addition to my compatibility readings. So I'm a busy, busy girl. So let's see what's going on with you guys for November 15th to November 30th. Please, Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns for the period of November 15th to November 30th, 2018. Okay. So can you please show me what is Capricorn's general current environment, general situation? You guys have the Hierophant in reverse. I never know how to pronounce that. What are the challenges you see for Capricorn last 2 weeks? We have the Knight of Wands in the upright. Okay, Eight of Swords is in reverse in your advice. And then moving forward from this reading, what do you see for Capricorn? Page of Cups in the upright. Alrighty, so we'll start off with Hierophant. So the Hierophant I'm seeing, and it's a card of Taurus for those of you if it resonates. So this can go one of two ways. Some of you, it can go a lot of ways actually, because it's a general reading. But what I'm seeing is some of you might be becoming educated. I see this man sitting here and he's kind of talking to his children, educating them. And that guy is really mature, and those children are really young. So I almost feel like he's giving them sort of a lesson on maturity. So you're educating yourself in regards to something like that. He's passing his knowledge on to you, and that's what you're learning, how to become more mature, how to become more traditional, how to, you know, children are very rebellious, so how to kind of stick to the rules is what I'm kind of getting, and or that you want to stick to the rule. This is part of maturation, learning how to stay within the lines of something and not just doing whatever you do whenever you want to do it. It can also mean for some of you that you are working on a commitment with somebody, or you're wanting a commit with somebody, because the Hierophant is very much about something committed, something conventional, something where like minds connect or get married or commit or doing the right thing, okay? Doing the right thing that society dictates or that people dictate. So I feel like that's your kind of current sort of atmosphere that you're having right now, okay? And it's interesting to me because here, or right now during the period of the 15th to the 30th, here we have this Knight of Wands, okay? I feel this is a very different energy from the Hierophant here. This could be a person that you have in your atmosphere. It could be somebody that you want to commit with, or you would like to get to commit. But the Knight of Wands isn't really that type of person, okay? He's actually a little bit opposite of the Hierophant. He learns while he goes along in life. He does things hastily. He'll do things he'll act first with no fear. He acts on his ideas and he kind of makes them happen. This could be somebody that you have a sexual chemistry with because he has a huge sex drive. He's flirty, he's fun, but he's kind of like a thrill of the chase person. He's like a one-night person, so he's not anybody to kind of stick around. So I feel like your challenge is this person. So either you're in some sort of situation where you're trying to get this person to conform. So this could be an employee, this could be a child. You're trying to, you know, you're bettering yourself like in the rule department or in the commitment department. And I feel like the challenge is that you're trying to get this person to abide by that, or you're trying to get this person for that energy to kind of come around. It could very well be that your current environment is that that's what you're looking for, and this person's the total opposite of that, okay? So you could be interviewing somebody and they're coming across as this and you're like, you might not fit in. Or this could be someone you're very attracted to, but just the way that they are is very you know, on and off, and you just don't know if that kind of fits with your emotional needs at this time. So I think whoever this person is, they're a challenge, okay? And it could be, and it's somebody, I'm not going to name the signs that are fire signs. I'm going to say it's somebody who could have fire kind of in their charts and it's predominant, or they just behave that way, or they take that on. That's why I don't like the minute we get on, I only say the signs for the major arcana. But when we get to like these cards, I say, you know, just they have a lot of fire basically in their chart or just in their behavior. And it's a challenge for you, okay? Here we have advice column, Eight of Swords. Okay, I think this is really kind of interesting because Eight of Swords is kind of like releasing how you used to be, releasing how you used to think. Okay, so you're viewing this person as somebody who you can, I don't want to say make them do something, but they'll come around to your way. You're almost thinking, okay, I've dealt with these kind of people before. This is how I handle them. This is how I get this person to do my bidding. This is how I get this person to commit. This is what I'm going to do. And the advice is telling you to kind of let go of that. How you used to do things is not going to work on this person. Okay, this how you're used to doing things, you know, controlled and steady and, you know, cause and effect. It doesn't work on this person. It doesn't work on this energy. Okay, and they're telling you just release that notion. Open to this person and how they change. Appreciate, accept their changing ways and how they are, and that we're all diverse and we're all different people. And, you know, maybe you could learn something from that. Maybe you could adopt something from that. Maybe this person might end up inspiring you to let go of the old ways you were doing things. Maybe how liberated they are and how they don't have any fear is going to cause you to become a better person. But the advice are really kind of saying, stop doing things the old way you used to do them, because it's not going to work in this situation. And I feel when you actually do this, is when things come around, because in this position is moving on from this reading. So here's this Page of Cups coming in with this offer, and look how light he is in comparison to this. Everything here is dark. I mean, steampunk tarot are usually dark anyways, or anyway. But here, you know, it's almost like the skies are blue. You know, he's down the beach. There's fresh salt air. He's standing with this little cup of wine, like, hey, what's up? And it's really like it just opens up. I feel like everything opens up after you decide to do this, after you stop trying to, well, if I learn more, if I try to kind of change how they are or try to fix things, or, you know, once you stop doing that, this is going to open up for you. So you might actually receive an apology from this person, because the Page of Cups is known for apologies, but this could turn into a new love. This person, you could get gifts from this person. What could also happen is that you really start to enjoy life. You're really creative because you've let go of your old ways and how you've been. It can also be about, you know, because you've let go of your old ways, then good news comes in. It's usually news, because pages bring news. It'll be some kind of news that appeals to your emotions, that it fulfills you, something you really enjoy. Okay, so it really is about just like, you know, letting go of this way, realizing, you know, and it's funny too, because I often say we don't realize how little control we actually have. If you really, it's frightening if you actually think about it, but a lot of us just think we have more control than we really do, when I just think that sometimes things happen to go our way and we thought we had some type of control over it. So take that however you mean that, or however, whatever, you know what I mean. So let's see what's going on with this Hierophant. Who's this person? What is this energy with the Hierophant? Additional messages, please, for the Hierophant for Capricorn. Period of November 15th to November 30th. What additional messages? Person, personality, perspective, Queen of Swords in reversed. King of Pentacles in the upright. And the Hierophant again. Okay, so the reason why you're kind of going about doing this way, and the Hierophant's coming up again, you're trying to mature, you're trying to be traditional, you're trying to stick to the rules, you're trying to stay within the box, do things the way that they're supposed to be done, the way that other people how you think they're supposed to be done, the way that other people tell you they're supposed to be done, trying to conform. And the reason why you're trying to do this is there's some kind of situation that's a little out of your control, because we have the Queen of Swords in reversed. This person's making you feel uncomfortable. Okay, could be a person, could be an energy. Their emotions, either you can't kind of get a gauge on their emotions and kind of what they're going through, or maybe they're just kind of all over the place and have really negative emotions, and they're being a little bit bitchy, and they're being unreasonable, and there's no talking to them. And I mean, it's just an energy that's making you uncomfortable. And I feel like you are trying to curtail this energy. And I feel like the more that you try to do this, the more they resist. Because we have the King of Pentacles here. And I feel like that's you guys, solid. And saying, this is how things should be. You know, things should be long term. There should be a cause and effect. This is, you know, you should be reliable. You shouldn't be like this. And whenever you kind of say that to them, or this organization, whatever this entity is, it just pisses them off more. And they just resist it more. And they just become bitchier. And they just become really bitter. Because you are kind of, you're assuming that how you are and how you do things is right for them. And they don't respond well to that. So they're resisting that. And you might be right. You know, we really don't know. But I do feel like for some of you, they're taking it a little bit as condescending. And I don't mean that to offend you, because, and I'm a Capricorn, so I get it. Well, this reading has nothing to do with my life, but I get it. But they're kind of taking it as, you know, you're coming at them in a condescending way. Like, more like, let me be how I want to be. And when you don't allow that, and you keep on bringing up how things should be, you know, look at how they're looking at you. Look at how society sees you when you do this stuff or whatever. They just up the ante. Okay. They have no intentions of kind of giving in. And I could see this being a child, because we have the two children and the father talking. So it could easily be that. However it resonates for your situation. And if you're having problems with it, consider a personal reading. Like I said, just email me. We can work through this. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Wands for Capricorns in regards to the challenge? Why is the Knight of Wands here for their challenge, November 15th to November 30th? Additional messages, please. Person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this person is a really hard energy. I think they're immature. They do what they want. And you don't get it. And it's affecting your stability. Okay, it could be affecting your home life. But in the financial sense, it could be like causing discord at home. You know, however they're being, you feel as though, or it is affecting what you kind of hold dear to you, your things, your practicality, how you kind of have everything set up. They're threatening this somehow, and they're resisting, because I see it with the Page of Cups. So every time you kind of bring up these expectations or conditions, the Page of Cups, who's emotionally mature, just kind of says, no, I'm not doing it. They'll throw a tantrum. They'll do the opposite. They'll go and play. They'll go party. They'll kind of do whatever they want. For some of you, and a small percentage of you, this person could be into drugs, into alcohol, and that just kind of feeds into the problem. And it could feed into the financial problem too. And here's this person being the thief in conjunction with the Page of Cups. So, and they're kind of like doing stuff. Okay, so they're taking things. The thief, it's a thief card, so it takes things, but they're doing things in shady ways. They're could be sneaking around. They could be stealing stuff, whatever like a thief would do in a thief-like kind of way, or they could just be taking what they feel like they're entitled to. But they're doing it because it gets under your skin. I really feel like it does. So the pattern here is the more you try to impress upon them, like it's okay to express, but when you start to impress, then that's when I feel like it causes problems with this person. And the more you do that, the more problematic this person will get. the more they'll resist you, the more that they will do what you don't expect them to do or what you don't want them to do. And I really am kind of feeling that, okay? Because they know they can push your buttons. They know they can get under your skin. So we move on to the Eight of Swords here in reverse. So remember, that was the advice. Let go. Don't let them get under your skin. Realize that they are going to be this way and they have to fight their own battles. And you're not responsible for them. I mean, if you're their parent, you obviously are responsible for them. So I take that back. But if they're an adult, you know, you may have to let them have their journey or their experiences while you painfully sit on your hands. Okay? Can you please provide clarification on this Eight of Swords in reverse? Why is this Eight of Swords here? Who is this person? What's this energy for Capricorn? November 15th to November 30th. November 30th. Who is this person? What's this energy for Capricorn? Okay, so we have the Tower card in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I mean in the upright. Queen of Cups in the upright. And the King of Cups in the upright. So we have a couple here. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking, or this is what I really feel the advice is, or what I'm feeling the advice is. So we have the Tower card. So remember what I was saying? Just kind of let everything fall apart and sit on your hands. That's what I was kind of saying. This reminds me a little bit of the Sagittarius reading. So if some of you have associations with the Sagittarius, you might want to go read the Sagittarius reading. So here, in order to liberate yourself, you have to let this person just fall apart. You have to let them, I mean, you might even see it coming. The poor decisions, the way that they're acting, the way they're affecting other people. And you want to get in there. You want to kind of like, but they're telling you no. Just let it fall apart. Let it be. Accept that's how they are. And you really can't kind of do anything about it. You know, let go of that. All right? And you'll be released. You'll feel better as a result. And I feel like once you do that, they're telling you this can happen. This King of Cups and Queen of Cups. So both of those, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, are both very in control of their emotions. They don't let their emotions go all over the place. They use their emotions in very positive ways, but they don't overdo it. Okay? They don't get sucked into somebody's drama and lose themselves in somebody else, because they're both very mature and they both have respect for somebody's emotions and kind of what they're going through. And I feel like they're showing the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. One, because it's a couple. So for some of you, it might restore balance back to the person you have this partnership with. And you guys will come to a better level of understanding when it comes to emotions and respect if you just kind of let go and allow this person to mature and come to their own conclusions and allow them to fall. But another thing that this is kind of saying is that if you release your ways, you will be able to embody the King of Cups. You will be able to embody the Queen of Cups. If you focus more on being, you know, the Queen of Cups, nurturing and devoted and supportive and helping others, okay, without losing yourself, all right? King of Cups, the same thing. Having your emotions like in control, being empathetic but not sympathetic, not kind of getting lost in them, okay? So the advice is to really be in control of your emotions no matter what happens. If the whole thing falls apart, if this person falls apart, just take your emotions out of it, or just be in touch with feel what your emotions are doing and say, okay, well, I'm not going to make any decisions, or I'm not going to have any conversations while I'm in this state. I'm going to make sure I'm in control of this before I have this conversation with this person. And that's what I'm kind of getting from the advice. But I think it ends up really well with the Page of Cups. Can you please provide clarification on the Page of Cups? Why is the Page of Cups here for Capricorn as they move on from this reading? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional message for this Page of Cups. How will they move on for this reading? Why is this Page of Cups here? Person, personality, perspective. Okay. And the King of Wands. Okay, I feel like some of you might be associated with a Sagittarius. I'm getting like equal vibes from that, but I might be wrong. Okay. So I feel like it's to the Page of Cups. So do you feel like this person comes around and they come around a better person? okay? And it's a new love, and it's something that you feel like, and I don't want to say new love, a new situation, a new partnership, however this person is related to you, or you know, whatever your situation is, they do come back and they apologize, okay? Um, it's really weird because Sagittarius got these two cards in the same placement and clarifiers. All right, like I said, go check out that reading. But they're coming back, but they're very, okay, so they're coming back a different person. They're coming back to you. They're saying they're sorry. They're different, however, whatever they're doing. But they're still kind of not going to change to a degree, okay? Because of how you kind of came at them. So with the Seven of Wands, that's them saying, this is how I am. This is how I'm going to be, okay? You can oppose me if you want to, but this is how I am, you know, and I'm back, and this guy has a real integrity about him, okay? And with the King of Wands likes to be the boss man. He likes to be the guy in charge. He likes to be the person in power or whatever. He's also a very passionate person. He also is you might have a sexual chemistry with this person or what have you, but they're kind of letting you know, I'm back, but this is how it's going to be. And you have to accept me for how I am, not try to change me, okay? And the Two of Swords in reverse to me indicates that you're having a hard time with this. Some of it might be pride, okay? And I feel like you're having a tough time deciding if you want to continue on with this person or if you want to have them in your life, because you don't know if you can adapt. And you're having a hard time deciding. You kind of feel like no matter what you decide, there's going to be negative consequences with this person. And I really think part of it is, and there's a lot of like mental confusion going on, because this person comes back and they're like, okay, well, this is how I am, this is how I'm going to be. And you're down here overthinking actually. Because you're taking in too much information, when all they're really doing is simply coming to you and saying, okay, we went through this. I don't like it when you're like this. This is how I am. Accept that isn't going to change. What are you going to do with that? And you're down here, and I think you're having a little bit of negative self-talk, not knowing whether or not you can accept how it's being newly presented to you. Okay, so how this offer is being presented to you. I don't necessarily feel that you feel you're going to be able to do what you need to do in order to make this happen, or have this condition upon you, okay, this acceptance and this full acceptance, all right? And that's what I'm kind of getting. But I mean, that remains to be seen, and again, that's entirely up to you. But I do feel like this person eventually communicates to you in a correct way about where they're coming from, and stops resisting you, okay? Stops pushing your buttons, all right? Alrighty, that's all I have for you guys. If you need a personal reading, definitely check out my rates info below. Just send me an email. We can make that happen. Same stuff. If you need a quick answer, hit me up on the Instago app. Check out your weeklies on Facebook and Instagram, and then go to my playlist. Check out my Sun Moon readings for 2018, 2019, and also compatibility readings. Otherwise, best of luck to you, Capricorns, the last 2 weeks of November. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.